Hey, this is Peter Vekselman. So I'm actually sitting here inside Julie's office. Julie runs this whole operation for me. She's actually in our building next door. She's working with Mary for a couple days. And for those of you that listen to my videos, you know that what Mary does, she's a very critical part of our operation. She drives all of our deals forward. Well, we're doing this business in a number of different markets, one in particular in Florida right now. We're absolutely just killing it there. And we've actually found some things that work better in that market that we weren't even implementing here. So there were a couple things that we struggled a little bit here with how we're moving deals forward, that now Julie is sitting with Mary for a couple of days and she's teaching how to implement the things that we're doing in Florida that are working so well back here in Atlanta. So we struggle a little bit through a couple different things, and that's what I want to talk to you about today, this whole concept of struggling. And what made me actually think about it is, I got a credit card here, and I actually pulled this credit card out of my wallet today. But what made me think about it, I was in my home office this morning, I was pulling some paperwork out, and I pull out this old credit card, and the thing had expired like over 10 years ago, and it wouldn't even activate it. And it just made me think. I looked at the year on it, and I remembered when I got started in this business. This is years and years ago. I had an awful start in this business in terms of the financial side of it. Lost a tremendous amount of money. Obviously, never gave up. Always knew it was me doing something wrong. But I remember back then I had a business partner. His name was Jeff, and there came a point in our lives that the only way we could keep this business going was literally, we would fill out on a daily basis credit card applications. Whatever applications we can find anywhere, we'd fill them out. And it's like the favorite part of our day used to be, I'd come home, he'd come home, and I'd see how many credit cards were sent to me that day. And I remember I'd open them up, and one had a $10,000 limit, and one had $3,000 limit, and one had 10, whatever it was. And that was how we judged our business. From a perspective, how long can we get going? This gave us $5,000. Okay, we can keep this deal going to a tune of another $5,000. And this credit card gave us $20,000, and we could put $20,000 worth of construction into that deal. And it was a struggle. We literally for a while built this business off those lines of credit just to keep things going. And look, 15 years later in this business, we still have some things, like I was telling you earlier, that we struggle with as a company. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, struggle never stops. It's the nature of the beast in this business. I know for those of you that aren't quite successful in this business, or maybe some of you that are successful, you got your own set of challenges. You got your own set of struggles you're going through. Maybe you're literally figuring out, how do I keep this thing going for another 3 weeks? Maybe you're trying to figure out, how do I get my, somebody very important in my life off my case because they're constantly beating me up about this business. Maybe for you or somebody else, you're figuring out, how do I figure out how to do something? Because I know once I figure it out, I'm going to be able to break through. We all struggle. If you're not struggling, you're not doing this business. If you are struggling, you're in this business. But make no mistake about it. That's the one common aspect that we all go through in this business. Now, I could sit here and tell you how this business is worth it. Look, you've heard me talk about it. You've seen, I'm giving you a glimpse of some of our lifestyle things that we enjoy here. I'm not going to do that today. All you got to do is look at my videos and, kind of somehow the things we live. Heck, if you're watching this on YouTube, just type in the word lifestyle videos, and there's thousands of them for you to get excited over. So, but I will tell you this. I got it. I hear you. I know what you're going through. I've been there, done that. I've literally, years and years ago, bought chunks of time. And when I mean chunks of time, I didn't buy myself a year here or a year there. Sometimes we were buying ourselves another 4 days here, or a week here, or maybe 15 days here, just to keep it going. If you're willing to do whatever it takes, sooner or later it'll catch. It'll catch, just like it caught for us. Sooner or later the deals started moving. Sooner or later the deals started selling. Sooner we started getting the right people in our lives. Sooner or later things just kind of lined up. one credit card at a time. So whatever you got to do, whatever struggle you got, I got you. I hear it, done it, seen it, been there, part of it. Still struggle to this day with different things we do in this business. That's the norm. The other side, 100% worth it. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do a ton of deals, and I have a one-on-one coaching program where I coach people just like you to help become very, very successful real estate investors. So if you're a buyer or you know other buyers literally all over the world that are looking for deals in the Georgia market, specifically concentrated towards Atlanta, you need to be on our buyers list. By now, you'll see my email scrolling across the screen. Send me an email. Just say, add me to the buyers list. And on a daily basis, you're going to get some terrific, both ROI and equity-driven deals emailed right directly to you. The other thing, if you're looking to become a successful investor, whether you're brand new, just getting started, or whether you're doing it already and you're looking to be a bigger, more sophisticated, more savvy investor, I know I could help you do that. Again, you could either send me an email to learn more about my one-on-one coaching program, or better yet, right below this video, there's a link, coachingbypeter.com. You can go straight there and learn more about how I could help you become very successful in this industry.